Hi, I'm Harrington Benton. This is Total Team Control. Today on Total Team Control, we're going to talk about stopping the run with odd fronts, under and over fronts. Let's take a look at the play. As you can see, that Packer defense is in an over front. As those three defensive linemen shift to the over to the field side of the formation, as well as those three linebackers have shifted to the field side. Bears are going to run the football with Matt Forte. Blue 22, hut. And there's the play. And there's Forte, and Forte is hit and brought down on that play. A great defensive get off by that left defensive end, getting into Matt Forte and getting him down to the ground. Let's break down this Packers defensive front. Take a look at what they're doing and how they were able to stop Matt Forte on that first down play. As you can see, the Packers play an odd front, three down defensive linemen. And once again, those defensive linemen have shifted into an over front, meaning the left defensive end is actually in the six technique over the head of the tight end, the tight end position. The nose tackle is sitting in that 2-eye technique over the left shoulder of the right guard. And the right defensive end is sitting in the 3 technique over the left shoulder of the left guard. The linebackers on the inside the Mike sitting in the 40. And the Will sitting in the 20-eye. No 52, Clay Matthews lined up out there in the 9 as a linebacker. And from an overview, you can see the Packers shifting the defense to cover the field side in case Forte decides to take the football to the wide side of the field. Let's take another look at another play and see if the Packers can shut down this Bears running game. Bears have a great offensive line and a great back in Forte. Let's see if the Packers can contain him. Blue 22, hut. And there's the play, and there's Forte. And Forte, they're going to say he was down by that left defensive end who got to Matt Forte for maybe a gain of a yard on the play. Bears are claiming he was never down. Packers are saying he was definitely down. And the referee is saying that Matt Forte's knee was down on the play. Next play now. The Bears' right tackle, Jermon Bushrod, is having a lot of trouble with that left defensive end. Bushrod's going to change his technique. He's going to step with his right leg to here and try to get his hips swung out and get his body in front of that defensive end. He's been coming around on the play, crashing down into Matt Forte. Let's take a look at the play. Keep your eye on that right tackle. and that battle with that left defensive end, and watch Matt Forte. Blue 22. Blue 22. Hut. 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 And there's the play. And no, this time, as Bushrod is like a turnstile, that defensive end comes in, gets another piece of Forte, and they're going to have to do something to help solidify that right side of that Bears line, because right now, that left defensive end is dominating Jermon Bushrod. Next play now. As this left defensive end is dominating Jermon Bushrod, we're going to continue to watch this Bears offensive line and the offensive coordinators as they continue to adjust. They'll make a second adjustment now with Jermon Bushrod. He tried to step back into the path of that end. It didn't work. Here, Bushrod's going to go more to the standard blocking technique. He's just going to turn his hips out here, and he's going to do battle with that left defensive end. And if that doesn't work on the next play, Bears coordinators will possibly take the tight end and move the tight end up to the line of scrimmage and put Mariani into the flanker slot. Well, for now, let's continue to watch Jermon Bushrod as he struggles with this left defensive end. And let's watch Matt Forte on the carry. Blue 22. Blue 22. Hut. Hut. And there's the play. And this time they block him. And there goes Matt Forte. Forte gets loose. Forte at the 40, 45, 50. Look at Matt Forte go. Matt Forte takes the football down the 30-yard line. And he's going to take this ball all the way to the house. Big touchdown there for Matt Forte. Nobody's going to catch him. And Matt Forte is in the end zone. Big time touchdown for the Chicago Bears. And Matt Forte on the play. Next play now. The Packers have changed their defensive alignment. As you can see in the Championship Electric Football League, real offenses and real defenses are what you can expect in the Championship Electric Football League. As you can see, the Packers remain in that odd front, but they're going man up with the nose in the zero technique. He's going to be two-gapping. And you can see those linebackers have stepped up into the wells. In particular, the Mike. Mugging those A-gaps. And playing quarters coverage over the top. This particular coverage leaves this area of the field wide open for a possible slant or the tight end on the 3 route. The deep routes are taken away. The go or the deep post. And as we look at this Packer defensive alignment, as we can see with those linebackers coming up into the A-gaps, The weakness in their run defense is here. As this linebacker comes up through the A, the 4 hole becomes available through this lane. If Bushrod can get pushed on that left defensive end, who he's had a lot of trouble with today, and if the linebacker comes up through the A, that's going to give the left guard the opportunity to come here, pin that linebacker, and spring Matt Forte. Let's see if the Bears coordinators were right on the play. Blue 22. Blue 22. Hut. Hut. And there's the play. Forte gets bottled up. And the Packers get pushed. And, ooh, what a brutal hit. A monster hit by that defensive end. He smashes Matt Forte to the ground. That was an awesome play by the Packers on defense. What a defense. That is championship EFL action. I'm Harrington Benton. See you next time for Total Team Control.